Anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Return is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Wallace. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded up near the 25. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it on a crossing route. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Defense is coming after him. Pressure is coming. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. We have punted away for the 4th time today. On the return, it's Wallace. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete. The guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking,
he's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Testing the right side here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And now the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Wallace. Powering through the defender. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Allen. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense in hurry-up mode. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. First down and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? To throw, it's Allen. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Penn State 51, Nebraska 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 30, set to kick it away.
Turner trying to create good field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Nebraska 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Looking to pass here on second down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Wallace. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make...
He's going for it all. He's got it down the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. You come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's White. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They've got the screen set up.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goal.
Can anyone catch it? And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. He wants it all. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires into the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
Racing to the right. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Badger. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and
He's looking deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays up the middle.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more competent quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm of it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Final play of the quarter coming. Leaves it with the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. The run to the left. The Nittany Lions get enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They'll go to the counter play. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. You can't hear yourself think on third. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt comes. Fires and picked off. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Allen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. The offense starts with a short field. Wide out in motion. The give to the back. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw and he needs a bunch. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer,
Dave.